Yo, what up, everyone? Welcome back to the Castle of Kings. The one true king. Grant chilling here doing some play-by-play. I got my boy co-caster Dakota. We got observer Lacoste. Jack, how would you say Lacoste did?
Pretty good. At the start, I was considering using my kingly powers to ask for a barf bag of some sort. But it got a lot better later on. And I mean, let's be honest, there weren't too many kills to observe that game anyway, so.
Yeah, I think I got easy. That was an easy game.
Easy game. And Lacoste, I don't know if Lacoste caught the bird doom, so really that's a pretty big failure in my book.
Yeah.
Well, there were a lot of questionable dooms, though, to sum up the game. If you just put the birds on top of your head, Doom can't really click on you. So
it's a hidden power of Visage. It counters Necrophos and stuff, too,
I would definitely say, yeah, that bird one, okay. You kind of get away with that, but when you doom that, the illusion in the late game, that just kind of, ooh, why would Visage be there alone by himself in the river?
Plus if you doom it's like a Necro who already used ulti as well.
Yeah, that was just a very rough call for them, but, I mean, we see the dire, right? They can definitely win these games, and we're seeing that, but they need to show that late game prowess that maybe some of them are known for. So it'll be interesting to see if they can do that. We have all 10 players. We're getting ready to just get into this last game. And DC and Cole, the only undefeated team still.
Yep. When is that matchup happening? Is that last day matchup?
No.
DC
That
Cole?
is like tomorrow or something.
I hope it's tomorrow.
No, because Cole's flying, so it definitely isn't.
Oh,
I think it's in 2 or 3 days. Yeah. It is last day, some lie.
Okay.
Okay.
Last day of the round robin group stage.
It might be on 17th.
17th.
Yeah, right.
Super hype. All right,
Damn.
cool.
And here we go. We actually have a draft now, so we're just going to hop right into it. What are y'all chuckling about?
Clever.
Dumb Euro stuff.
Yeah, you're acting clever when production tells you things, Just trying to act smart. That's what Grant is pretty much doing.
That's what you do, because otherwise, if production goes 17th and we went, oh, production said 17th.
Yeah, but Grant is using all that info for him to look
So
like informed, smart.
This is what Grant does.
Very
this dude
sneaky
Grant never wants to play Dota with us. He acts like just because he casts FPL games every day of his life that, he...
sorry for doing my job. I'll let you guys keep feeding and being terrible Dota players while I become a better caster. No, I appreciate you guys, though. But we're in the game number 2.
He's got like 5,000 to 6,000 people as he enjoys casting. I mean,
yeah, it's whatever. No,
you guys are feeding 5,000.
I mean, Dota, I've played it. I've been there. I've played it. It is what it is. Dota doesn't change, but the way people play it do.
This tournament is not over, and I'm already gonna miss you.
Thanks. I'll miss you too. Psych. But we're here. DC bans out Veno, Necro, Lacoste, Jack, both happy. Just kidding, Jack. Very sad.
I'm very
DC
sad,
Veno.
dude. What is DC doing? My game is ruined. No Veno.
Game is
no
saved.
Necrophos. What's next? They're gonna ban Viper?
No, ban Lich.
Get
hopefully.
me out of here.
Jack, we need some decrees this game.
Oh yeah, you'll have to think of some decrees and don't make them bad.
They should allow a king to unban one hero.
Ooh. That might, I don't know if the teams would appreciate that part of the tournament.
For a tournament. These are the rules in our kingdom.
Like, you don't even unban the other team's hero, just one-on-one. You looks like you're playing favorites.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and there we go. Earthshaker first pick by DC this time.
I like that second language decree, but you guys are Americans, so you probably don't speak another language, right?
No.
No.
All right, well.
What about Latin? Do you speak Latin?
No.
I speak Pig Latin.
I speak sign language.
You guys know Pig Latin, right?
Oh, the Bounty Hunter ban.
Here comes Jakiro.
Oh,
that's why.
Jakiro.
Yep, there it is.
Oh,
and we saw the Dire actually banned it out last game.
Yeah.
So this time they give away first pick, and we see Earthshaker, not Furion. And there we go. It's just going to be Puck Earthshaker already. They're winning that team fight game right now. Obviously, Jakiro good, but Earthshaker Puck is so much AoE damage. And just, Coil plus Fisher can zone anyone out. I like it.
Gotta feel good to be a play-by-play guy if you get Earthshaker Puck, I guess.
Wow!
Yeah, that's pretty hype. Well, that's what I'm going to do. Next time Earthshaker ults, I'm going to hit that.
Yeah,
that was me. That was Grant.
Can you make the decree that he
you
has
have to
do
make that
every
sound
time?
every time an Echo Slam connects on more...
Wait, where'd the viewers go?
Every time the Echo Slam connects on 2 or more heroes, you have to make that sound.
All right, deal.
What
Let's do it.
have
I can do
done?
that. Jack, I have a decree for you. The decree is that you're the man.
Wow, these decrees just write themselves.
And there's a banned Batrider. We haven't... No Batriders today, huh?
No.
Not many. We did see a band out in the first series, second phase, but DC used to love Batrider. That was obviously with Forev. I guess it was a super Forev comfort hero. It always felt like he was Enigma or Batrider. I feel with MSS, you get a far bigger pool too.
Sorry, that was a classic Moon Meander hero as well, but he's not playing offlane anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do. I think MSS, I think Forev's a great player, like even in game, but the hero pool from MSS is definitely a lot wider than Forev.
Interesting how they find the Earth Spirit threatening enough to ban.
Yeah, I guess.
Dire only played it on that first day.
Yeah, they did.
It wasn't their best game.
But obviously, you just, the initiation he brings, the silences, that
but they have
Earth
a puck.
Spirit is decent.
But I guess that the puck was mid. Earth Spirit would probably
just
not have.
roam on
yeah,
him.
just try to, but I don't think he'd be very successful.
Good struggle, yeah. Sven banned out as well. It's just one of those heroes. We saw Abed play it, Mason can play it. You're just going to get farm. As long as you secure him the first 5 minutes, he's going to get his cleave up, and then see you in the jungle with the Mask of Madness. Last ban. Looks like they might use some of their first reserve time here.
Maybe Dire might go for a Silencer. Good counter to both of these heroes just to cancel the fight as well.
Yeah. Do you like those?
Big fan of the
Jakiro?
Silencer. I'm a big fan. It's a lot of slow actually, just from these two heroes: Arcane Curse plus Dual Breath or just Liquid Fire.
And then what
like
would you
100
do?
move speed.
You just put like Silencer middle maybe and roam between safe lane and middle
Oh
lane?
yeah, you're right. Jakiro and Silencer.
It feels immobile.
Yeah,
but
it feels a
What
bit too much.
Clockwork?
Whims.
I know we haven't seen like any 4-position Clockwork.
Well, we've seen some from the South American teams,
Yeah.
but they just love that hero.
It seems like a good choice for Digital Chaos in this game.
You like it? Why? Just against Nature's Prophet and Jakiro, they can't get away?
Jakiro, yeah.
Yeah, Blade Mail destroys Jakiro and is good against split pushing, against Furion, and also a good catch for him. Might go for him, but it's Bulba. There was a time when he was either banned first phase or picked first phase.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, he's fallen a
Then
little bit
he
out.
just got a little bit of nerf, and I think teams understood actually how to play against him. So
I just
that's-
don't.
Now is the
know.
day of the bounty hunter, Lacoste.
We're back.
I mean, it was 2-3 months ago when Clockwork was the first big ban.
Yeah. It was just, TI qualifiers for sure, too. It was a huge hero.
The cycle goes and continues, but we're going to keep with the cycle we have here. Nyx Assassin comes out again.
Yep, so probably Misery here again, and pretty quick pick from DC will just be the Dazzle. We've seen Moon Meander, he looks very comfortable on the hero, and a decent laner, especially if you're against, like, well, Nature's probably can harass you, but you get that poison on him, he feels a little nervous. I guess it's not that good.
Are you thinking Huskar here now?
Nah.
No Huskar for DC?
Maybe. I mean, Huskar's not terrible versus these three heroes, right?
You just gotta throw that man's name out there once a Dazzle shows up. But okay, Bloodseeker might.
What about Meepo? He's still in the
yeah.
pool. Meepo against these, not bad.
BPD didn't ban it last draft either.
No,
did
he banned it in the second phase,
did?
right? I believe he banned it second phase. I want to say he did. I could be wrong.
Or maybe
but I thought he
Meepo
did.
against the Bloodseeker, not the best idea because he gets the extra movement speed. He will be just
If they're all
flying
low.
all over the place.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Until you net him and chop him down.
Damn, thanks,
I
Lumberjack.
mean, it's the thing is, it's
It's
Abed Meepo. So
Wow.
That
Please.
was deep, Grant.
I feel like Dakota didn't appreciate it.
Yeah.
I was trying to talk Dota, but that's my bad. I won't do that anymore.
Wait, Dakota was taught? No, I'm just kidding.
Would you say Abed Meepo's best Meepo in Dota?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't even hesitate. You answered yes right away.
Who else would you put in the... I would say yeah, but then who else would you put in the top three?
No tail.
We.
We
Yeah.
We haven't seen either of them played in so long.
There's
now.
also one
Blizzard?
guy in SCA who I think
was
one
really
more.
good at it. Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about.
Who's the guy? Who is it on Empire that plays it? Is
Chappie.
it FN or
Chappie.
Chappie? Okay.
Wait, does anyone play it in China? Like, I've never seen him play now
There's
that I think
not
about
a
it.
specialist. I know of. Jack would know better than me.
People have played it. I've seen it in like CDEC and stuff, but I don't think nobody comes to mind for someone who like plays it a lot or regularly in like actual matches.
Who would you think would be the best at it then? Like, out of the tier 1 carries in China? Or medals, I guess.
The micro machine. I'm just trying to think back to who I've seen play it.
Yeah, you guys don't really
Lycan?
micro that
Lycan?
much. You're kind of one-dimensional minds over there, but
Oh
yeah,
my! Let's not even go down this road.
Like anyone get fancy with a Lycan, I guess? With the wolves?
Monet maybe? I don't know. But there we go. Terrorblade comes out. Very strong laner, very high armor. decent versus Bloodseeker.
Shallowgrave gives you that little bit of extra time to get Sunder things
up.
off.
And we saw, who was it? It was yesterday when the Dire played, and he skilled Sunder level 6. Like, no one ever does that, and he just tricked him and got the double kill against, like, BSJ. Maybe we won't see that this game, but... Puck, Terrorblade, Dazzle, or Sheer.
Plus you have a Terrorblade and, Dazzle. I mean, you have pretty much 100% Sunder.
Yeah, that's what Dakota just said.
You just said that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like
yeah.
the only point I made.
I got
Good point,
Finally
Dakota.
right.
I mean, great minds think alike, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
What about bad minds? Do bad minds think alike?
To ban.
I don't know, Grant. What do you think? What am I
Yo,
thinking
Jack,
about right
what
now?
are we thinking? They should pick Meepo on the Dire. That actually, Meepo would actually be pretty good against Digital Chaos
they
team, but I
probably
don't think they
gotta-
have a Meepo player.
They're waiting for a Mason hero, right? I would imagine this could be MSS offlane Puck.
10 seconds.
know.
remaining.
Maybe.
I don't think they're just going to give Abed or Mason
We
Puck.
It would be interesting to see if we saw another Puck versus Bloodseeker lane. That Bloodseeker got demolished. I think it was Leviathan.
You're going to give
I
Jenkins
forget.
that one? Was it Jenkins, actually?
Jenkins got handled by Zai. That was. It was.
There was a
it
game
was
where
Puck versus
Jenkins did handle
Bloodseeker,
them.
and the Puck manhandled him.
What's going on right now?
I'm just checking the heroes.
We
trying
don't
to
get that
predict.
luxury.
DC's turn to pick.
That'd be an interesting
Maybe
trivia question.
Weaver?
When's the last time a Chinese team used Meepo in an international competition?
Never mind.
Never.
Not gonna be a Weaver.
I don't know.
I actually really can't
Seconds
think.
remaining.
Do they use Arc Warden? They don't even use Arc Warden, do they?
Yeah, some
5
teams
seconds
picked.
remaining.
Well, CDEC used to run it in different roles. This was like mid last year or mid last season. I
Oh,
wanna
here we
say.
go. Damn, there we go. Mason. The Mason Enchantress
LGD
again.
used it as
So
well.
it is Mason hero. Okay.
Dude, that hero does feel even. It just feels super strong from 0 to like 20 minutes.
How does Bloodseeker deal with Enchantress?
Very badly.
I was
He
going to say,
can't-
like, I feel like all he wants to
I
do
played
is
I played a
right-clicker.
game a few days ago.
10 seconds
Same
remaining.
lineup. Ench versus Bloodseeker.
It's
You
tough.
could Orb of Venom right on
5
Enchantress.
seconds.
And
remaining.
Well, you can at the laning stage, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about like a mid game.
Oh, yeah.
You deal so much damage. You need to have a blade mail, but she doesn't care too much about it because of the heal. I mean, Bloodseeker always have Blood Rage on him, so pure damage increased from impetus is just so big. Plus, you can handle the Bloodseeker with the Force Staff, which
They need
you
a
pretty
team
much
fighter
always
here.
go for.
Choose your hero.
Been a while since
this
we've seen
is
Storm.
a Storm into Puck and Earthshaker. So they have like 2 instant silences and stuns.
That's
Do
one
you like
silence.
Storm here?
Yeah.
Lacoste, Dakota?
Oh, what
don't
did I
know.
mention? I mentioned something else. It looked pretty stupid. I said Weaver, but never mind. I don't know. Pucks. One puck. I don't think it's enough to lock down the Storm Spirit.
And Mason on Enchantress might go Atos here, which is very good if he gets it connected. It just feels rough because
I mean, can you even get Bloodthorn on Enchantress? Or
You could.
Yeah, but it's a
because of
super late game.
It
yeah,
is super
for-
late.
I-
but I don't know.
Yeah, it feels tough, you know, because the opening of Earthshaker Puck, like 2 heroes who, when Earthshaker gets Blink, Puck gets Blink, Storm could have a bad game. You have quick initiation. But
The problem with Ench is she runs out of mana easily. Last
Yeah.
game she had Crystal Maiden, so she could cast as many impetus as she wants. But
Yep.
this game, it might be a little problem for her, especially against Nyx Assassin as well.
Yep, this
Oh.
Nyx feels like it might have a little better game this time.
Hype it up. Let's go.
Let's go. Going down the list right here, Digital Chaos going to be having Moon Meander on the Dazzle.
Right to a pause, baby.
Love it. Now we can take a little bit chill, you know. Let's get a little bit cool. Moon Meander on that Dazzle. Oh yeah. MSS on Puck. Jack, how you feeling about that? Good. Me too. That's off lane.
What the puck?
Abed on
Oh, look at that
Terrorblade.
ass.
Interesting. Then we're going to have Bulba on Earthshaker. We've seen him on the 4 roll.
What do
He's
you
usually
have
more aggressively
here,
with
huh?
like Earth Spirit as well as Night Stalker.
Oh,
What is
isn't
below
there
that
also that
skirt?
rule in play? You have to do the, what was it?
Yeah, I got it. Double Earthshakers or more, yeah. Mason on Enchantress again. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of both Enchantress and Visage going through the rest of this tournament as well as just in general. On the Dire side, playing the Dire, PPD on Jakiro, supporting on that 5. CCNC on the middle. Storm Spirit should have a decent mid... Wait. Is it going to be a middle MSS Puck? It looks like it is. We're really swapping it up now. I just
Yeah, he's
realized.
got the Null and the Tango.
This is an aggro Abed Terrorblade, middle MSS Puck, and a carry lane.
Why
What
would you
the
say?
fuck?
Is Mason or Abed not play Puck much?
I mean, Abed definitely
Abed
does,
plays,
but
but
they just
maybe
really
they
want
don't
to
have a
switch it up.
Terrorblade player then.
I think Mason play. I think they just want to. I think they realize they're a little bit maybe better than the Dire right now, and they're just trying to confuse them because I don't think they know that MSS is going middle puck right now. They might think it's off lane, and then you have an aggro lane.
They're going to be on
nowhere.
their side looking at the score, and they'll
what's
see
going on.
MSS on puck, and they're just going to assume he's
It's
going to
off
be
lane.
going to one of the side lanes for sure.
This reminds me of like TI3 Liquid when you had Bulba, TC, and Korok all doing that.
What
Like you
happened
never
to
know.
TC?
TC.
He just-
I heard he owns a movie theater.
Really?
Yeah, near where
Like
he lives.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
A small little movie theater.
I thought he was the best non-flashy player in a
Yeah.
long time. Right? He never
Chief.
did anything. Yeah, but he was always very high tier. Maybe he just didn't want to keep playing. I don't know.
Shout out to TC. I
Yep.
don't even know if he's out in the dimension, our
How do
dimension right now,
you,
listening
how do you
to
like
this, but props.
get an idea?
love.
Maybe I should get
a movie theater?
Yeah, I don't know how, and maybe he inherited it, but I just heard fun fact that TC happens to run or own a local movie theater. So good for him.
Good for him. I love. He's one of the nicest guys. He's like a universe, right? He just
No
never
one
created
is
drama.
nice
Well,
as
I don't mean
universe.
play, but like nice and never created drama. TC was definitely up there.
Yep.
And there we go. Misery Boots was going up. He was smoked, but he broke one on the downhill and then just ran back. CCNC sitting on his hill. Doesn't look like we're gonna have any invasions, but we did last game, like that early game, like very late one by Mason Enchantress. But he's bottom now. And what will be? They already know Mason's chilling around bottom, so they're like, wait, is he gonna swap now? Swap later? Is he
But they
actually
might
staying
think
bottom?
it's a Terrorblade mid still.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
They might,
to
because
go.
they don't see anything. Look at Bulba hiding in the Roche pit. He has that ward on the hill in case they want to do anything funny. Doesn't look like it. So nothing crazy going to come out of this first 20 cents. Let's just take a moment of silence for Jack here
Okay.
until we hear the horn ring. Shh. All right, there's the horn. What up, Jack?
Condolences,
A
Jack.
moment of silence for me. I'm like,
just
what?
got
You
wrecked.
guys trying to bury me already? I'm still here.
Oh, now they see Abed Poor Man's Shield is top lane. They're like, wait a minute. These lanes are going to be a little bit wonkier than we thought.
Quick, fix this. Adjust, adjust.
How does a Dazzle Terrorblade dual off lane go against what? Jakiro, Zai, Nature's Providence? No, it looks like they're rotating bottom or middle. Should be very interesting. We see Bulba just blocking the creeps there, so MSS gets a better block. Here we go. They're going to come uphill, and they have the better execution already because of that block. Bottom lane looks like Enchantress. There it is. Enchantress, Bloodseeker in the early game. Enchantress can harass out a little bit, but obviously with that blood right, or well, his Q, my bad, you just heal up. I think you definitely get Orb of Venom on Enchantress this game.
Yeah, definitely.
And top lane, here we see it, Abed getting harassed down. He does have 11 armor plus a Poor Man's Shield, but Furion plus his Trance do quite a bit of damage, and oh, nice deny on the range creep by Zai. Middle, possible initiation. Misery just right-clicking him down, has mana burn. He's going to go uphill and use it one more time, I think. No? He's waiting. Look at MSS is tempting him to do it, but he won't. And now we see Zai getting harassed out of lane. Moonmeander has heal first. We saw him have to use it in Abed. You just have to wait till that Metamorphosis goes down for Zai to really do anything.
Bulba keeps floating around, trying to make an approach at that mid lane, but there's
Yeah.
vision there on both sides. So every time he comes in,
It says something though that he feels pressured enough to use Metamorphosis immediately. Just like,
Well, you just use it to get the
Farm.
early CS, right? Or
yeah. Good poking damage too early on.
yep.
Get
nothing,
those tangos going.
yeah, nothing too crazy. Defensive supports from both teams. Middle lane, something could happen, but more than likely they're just going to try to get as much CS as they can. Nice last hit. MSS between the two enemy attacks. This guy's good. And Orb of Venom now up on Mason bottom, so he's going to try to just right-click him as much as he can without taking any damage himself.
Yeah, I don't know. I might be nervous for Pycat in this lane a bit. How much experience he has going against the old core side lane Enchantress here. Curious if Mason's going to look to push him once he gets that
has
second level of Untouchable
2
going.
thirst plus Boots of Speed right now, so it's gonna be pretty easy for him to handle
I
the
think
lane.
he'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he'll farm a lot, but yeah,
to just keep some
they both will.
heroes low on the map. Puck sitting on what 5 out of 600.
Oh, Bulba with a
lane.
haste rune, also mid lane.
Yep.
Coming with a new approach around the ward.
Just gets a block stun plus the range creep, and he runs off. Will harass CCNC a little, but uh-oh, haste rune wears off. Still doesn't mean too much. Probably won't be too much action unless, like, top lane, one of the teams just wants to get overly aggressive. And then middle, you just wait, right? Puck level 6, Storm level 6, definite kill potential then. Zai. Farm amp, he has a robe of the Magi, so not phase boots on Nature's Prophet? Or what's that for?
Maybe
It
just
could be
some,
Orchid, maybe. But
Extra mana for
Early
the
blade.
lane. Nah, but
Blade Mail Rush.
Ix
the
Smite,
Eternal
let's
End, the Ix
go.
Smite, yeah,
well,
that
he
was-
goes for Orchid, maybe just for some extra mana
Yes.
on the lane, and he gets the damage from it. So
Well, Mason Bottom is kind of getting the hands on him. This Bloodseeker doing a very good job. Obviously, Bloodseeker can't really harass Mason, but he outlast hits him easily. We see him at last hitting under the tower. Nicely done. Mason actually missed one. Never mind. CCNC doing a good job controlling mid. 26-5 versus 15-3. We see MSS. Double null build. Plus the Fairy Fire has to get that extra damage. Oh, he does get mana burn. He does not have much. He goes forward, and look at Zai. Oh, man, that orb forward was actually so good. Gonna try to do some damage to Misery. Chicken will go down. Oh, no, that is quite a bit. But now Moonmander's in here. Does he have poison? He does. Level 1 is going to go up on Zai. Are they going to want to go uphill? Do we have a stun by Bull? But not yet. He
no
needs
mana
some
on
clarity,
heroes.
but that's going to be it. MSS, maybe a very smart play, maybe a lucky play. Throws the orb forward to farm. And usually you want to go backwards, but he's like, oh, there's a Zai behind me. Just goes
Yep.
to that John. No one dies.
Yeah, but CCNC with the build.
Vortex?
Vortex level 1.
Yeah.
Just for the kill on
Yeah.
the puck.
Doesn't get it. Oh, top
Playing
lane.
Abed in the problem.
Yep, Abed is 3 heroes on him. He is Metamorphosis, but he takes so much damage. And Zai picks up that first blood.
I like the way you said that. In the problem.
What?
Abed was in the problem.
He's
Nope,
in
He
problem.
was in it. Yeah, and Zai go.
I'm
No,
gonna
he's
steal
just going
that saying,
treads.
Lacoste. I hope you
Alright.
don't mind.
Feel free. It's not copyrighted.
So why do you go treads over phase boots on Nature's Prophet?
I don't normally see it very often. I would have a hard time answering this one. I feel like phase just adds so much to damage, but
When it's 10 damage or 8 or 10 strength, some attack speed. I guess, I don't know, there's no biggie about it. Like, it's not like you're gonna win or lose the lane because of it.
Yeah.
I mean, more than you usually go for drums after, so phase boots get you even more damage, more move speed. That's why.
Ooh, Abed missing free last hit under the tower. Gets that one at least, sorry.
free
My
lane
CS
for
guy.
Mason now too. It looks like Pycat's now going to step out and just work in the nearby jungle for now.
Oh, I like that. What if
Building
he
into a
just
tower,
hides?
too.
Nah, he's going back to lane. I would like if he just hit around and got level 6 in the jungle and then ganked somewhere, but looks like he's just going to go back to the lane. I don't think it matters that much. And Mason is pretty far behind. I mean, he's down on experience. Pycat just left the lane and he's still down. He has the siege creep. That's the problem, right? You take the siege creep, but that's a big chunk of experience you're taking away from yourself, too.
Yeah,
But he's going to harass the tower with it, so. You take some, you give some. Or it's the other way around, I don't know. Stun comes up. Misery could be in a little bit of trouble. He just picks up the haste rune and... Oh, mana burn, man. Mana burn against any of these in-heroes like Puck feels pretty good if you're the next assassin. Top
Again,
lane,
Abed.
they're going on Abed. He should just die here. Yep, he will go down. Peter gets the right click. No skill in Ice Path yet. Obviously, with Sprout, you can guarantee it, but I guess they don't really think they need it.
Moon's not, I guess, there close enough to be able to get off the
Grave,
level
yeah.
one
Yeah, we
grave.
saw Moon was there kind of farming creeps, used his heal on that as well. I think even a heal that would likely have kept Abed alive through TP.
To get TVs.
It's kind of hard to make a move with the Bloodseeker on the bottom lane when you're dire.
Middle lane, they're going in. Stun comes out from Bulba, though. Will save him. Will MSS. He eats a Fairy Fire. He's bottling between hits. Not enough. Bulba squaring up against CCNC, but he just right-clicks him. And that is a very aggressive play by DC, and it doesn't work out for him. Bulba only level 3, no Aftershock yet.
Just noticed that because of the Enchant Totem not doing anything at
Yeah.
all.
And Abed he's about to hit level 5, but level 5 at 7 minutes in, you're feeling a little bit poor here. Has his Aquila now, at least. But Soul Ring up on Storm, and he can start making moves around the map, too, if he really wants.
Big of a change-up now. Zai to the bottom lane, I guess with Pycat reaching level 6. Let's see if we can put this Rupture to work.
Yeah.
This is almost all 3 lane win for Dire coming out of the gate of the early game.
Yep. And we see Bulba faking out some stuns here. They have that deep ward on middle lane. I guess it's not that deep, but it scouts out if anyone really TP. Oh,
Honest.
they see that smoke for sure. And they're going top, but I mean, we'll see what Dire, if Dire wants to go. Yep, they are. Rupture comes out on Abed. He's just going to stand still. There comes the blood right there, taking so much damage. He has a lot of armor, won't matter. He will get graved, but still, Moonman taking a ton of damage as well. Here come the smoked heroes finally. Bulba gets a 3-man stun. Abed's still life fighting. Peter goes down. Here comes Pycat. Mason's here, does a ton of damage. Bulba goes down to CCNC as well. Gonna try to fly away. Mason, he's like, we need more than that. He has the treads up, but that's it. 3-for-1 trade. And now Zai, though, actually will get... Oh, he attacked a creep. I think he would have died either way, but dies a little bit sooner. And, well, Mason with the rotation makes it a little more even. Off lane and safe lane go down.
Some miscommunication there. Not sure if Zai came in and...
Just late, yeah, and didn't say anything. Peter didn't have anything anyways. Very low mana. A liquid fire because it doesn't cost anything, but... Now we see that a little bit of free farm from Mason, has the wand, Orb of Venom, treads, does a decent chunk of damage, especially in this early game. Bulba getting some farm, desperately needed middle, just experience, since he's missing all these last hits under tower.
I think Dire would live there if they timed their spells a bit more correctly. They were trying to handle the Terrorblade and control the Dazzle so he can't grave him, but they didn't manage to do it. Also, if Terrorblade was level 6 there, that would have been maybe a different story.
We see Abed had to go for that next item, Iron Talon, in case he needs to go to the jungle, just farm that up. But look at his jungle is just infested with Dire side players. Grant misses that kill.
Mason diving into Peter, being able to take him down.
Did you get that, Lacoste?
No.
Oh.
That's the first
Has
one.
a Centaur too.
I mean...
Didn't have to use a stun or anything.
Yeah, middle lane, MSS. He wants that blink on or Veil. I mean, you want anything. Probably we've been seeing Veil a lot more often. And do you think they need the blink before Veil, or it doesn't really matter?
I think they
Veil's
need a
better.
blink. They won't have any kind of initiation before he gets the blink. It will be hard to start a fight. Also, they need to control the storm. Earthshaker's not gonna get his blink dagger anytime soon. So I think he needs to go for a blink first.
And we see middle lane getting pushed in by Zai right now. They do a decent chunk of damage. Top lane, Mason's trying to. Uh-oh, Mason's going to find Peter. Double Breath comes out. He's going to stand right next to him, so Impetus doesn't do too much. Has to be careful because he doesn't have that damage or much mana. And MSS gets his second regen rune in a row now bottled up. Better than the Storm. I mean, that's what they're saying at least. Like, oh my goodness, I got lucky on these runes.
Misery continued to camp near this mid lane. Still so close to level 6, but had been...
Oh, he is now. He got the Tome of
Yep.
Knowledge. And here we go. This might be a Rupture coming in middle in MSS. Yep, there it is. He's going to throw that down. He's just going to TP. Do they have anything? See ya!
Misery was nearby, but he was going all the way around. And
Might go for Bulba here.
Yeah.
And he is. There we go. Stun comes out. No, that's just a Vendetta. It hasn't stunned. He jukes it. Bulba putting the hands and the feet on him. They slow him down. The reflection. Easy kills for Abed now. One more uphill. Oh, the miss by Moonmander is going to actually give Abed the kill, and Abed's like,
He's gonna deny the tower as well.
That was like a dream there for DC.
Yeah.
You give Abed 2 kills, and you deny the tower away from them.
And Earthshaker didn't die, so he didn't lose gold. That was perfect.
With the
Again,
Ukes.
misusage of the spells. I mean, Misery could have used Carapace or just stun,
Yeah.
or not go around and get the hands on the puck there.
Yeah.
As well, a little bit of miscommunication.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yo, Jack, how's it going over there, my man, my king?
Yeah, we're seeing
You taking a
some-
royal nap or what?
Not yet, not yet. My naps are not usually unplanned and unannounced, and
Ah.
often even uncalled for. But that was, yeah, they're seeing some miscoordination there. Like the decision to continue that dive, not just running directly at the puck, because you know the puck's got to make a move pretty quickly, right?
Radiant's
Yeah.
The situation, and if the move is a TP, you got to be in position, I guess. But it's hard, it's hard. And then, you know,
I mean,
DC just
you can
collapsed on them.
kind of feel the difference. MSS playing that puck, like that blink dagger. I mean, he was pressured in the lane, but the blink dagger timing will be pretty late.
Yeah, but luckily Abed getting that double kill there. Not only that, he just got a ton of experience. He's almost level 9 now, and he was very, very far behind the levels. Not too bad now. He's only one behind the leader, which is Mason. Treads drums again. A little bit more mana, some attack speed. Oh, they have the Invis detection on Misery. Goes away now, though. There's 1 sentry. They might just push top, possibly. Mason takes over that siege creep. They do. They're timing it around these 5-minute pushes and stuff and all that.
They're gonna clear the stack. That's a 3-man stack.
Oh, MSS
For Puck.
loves that. Or they're just going to share it. The Puck gets most of them there.
Drums complete for Zai. He's got Mason's build, minus the Orb of Venom, pretty much.
Here we go, Mask of Madness Terrorblade. We've been seeing it quite a bit now. When he pops Metamorphosis and just, it's so much damage so quickly. The only problem is, obviously, like we said, the can't cast Sunder, but that's what the Grave's for. The Grave just needs to let him dish out damage, and that's it. Top lane.
This one belongs to DC.
Yeah, looks like they will just take it. Mason gets it. Mason just frontlining. He's like, man, I have 900 HP, but level 4 untouchable. Good luck. And once you get to that level, the level 20 down 60 more, tax flow is actually so much. It's like it's just better than a Shiva's.
Yeah, if you get level 25 plus 6.
Oh, looks like on the way back.
A to level 20.
Yep. Uh-oh, Mason could be in trouble, but how do you... I mean, he has to stun. You actually can't Vendetta hit him. Boba will get ruptured up. He wants to get his blink. Oh, dodges the stun again. I believe he's still going down, but he gets a 3-man stun, and look at PyCat gets melted by Mason. Peter's getting melted by Mason as well. MSS, could they find Misery right here? Looks like they might. That Orb of Venom actually doing a ton of work. This Impetus, ouchers, and that is a 1-for-3 trade. Your carry and 2 supports for 1 support.
Zai moving in on bottom though. Looks like he may even walk away with a tier 2.
But
usually Misery is on point with Nyx Assassin plays the game. He played it. Actually won the game pretty much alone with the info he gave to his team, plus some crucial stuns, chicken kills as well. This game, a second miss stun, which ends up pretty badly for the team. 2, now 3 men wipe.
yeah, because it lets the Earthshaker get that stun off, which hit all 3 of them. That's a rough one for PyCat. Abed farming now treads Mask of Madness. He can come to fights if he wants to, just with that build, but he's plenty happy just farming.
Yep. When you're playing Terrorblade, usually you go for 6 health region. But now that he has a Mask of Madness, you can go for attack speed because he has enough sustain.
Look at that. He attacks 0.66 times without Mask of Madness on. He is going to... You just pop that with Metamorphosis, you destroy people. Towers go down, heroes go down. Lives are destroyed.
Yeah. End of days.
The end of days. CCNC, we haven't talked much about him.
No.
He is level 13, though.
Yeah.
Highest level in the game. A little bit underfarmed because he went to Tread Soul Ring.
No, he's not underfarmed. He's the most farmed in the game. He's gonna have a 15-minute Treads, Wand, Bottle, and Bloodstone. Yeah, that's pretty farmed.
I mean, I didn't mean underfarm. I mean, he hasn't been helping his team, and he's just been farming. Do you think that?
He's in 4 out of 7 kills. 0 deaths. CCNC is the only one playing really well in his team right now.
All right, CCNC is the greatest.
I'm just being trying to be positive.
Oh, Mason down bottom finds CCNC. He does have his ult. He's going to TP away, and we saw he tried to use that Centaur to get the stun. I like Mason's plan there, but didn't quite work out, but he harasses him back out of that lane. Man, Mason has a 4-staff now as well, so this guy, I mean, a hero that farms okay in the lane but doesn't really have much flash farming capability, is doing a great job. He has a siege unit with him as well as that Centaur with the attack speed. Well, see a Centaur.
I think one thing that DC have been kind of banking on is when they get this Enchantress to top lane, they're able to take those first 2 towers very quickly. This is something you usually see from the Dire, where like they'll be able to lock off the Radiant jungle, even with that 1 tower being down. So this seems to be something that they've been prioritizing.
Yeah.
Not that anyone on this team is really good at clearing out jungle stacks anyway. I guess Nature's Prophet, Storm, and Bloodseeker all can do it to some extent, but this tower has been dropping pretty quickly.
Yep. And look at the top tower, as you see. Siege unit plus 2 ranged heroes just chugging it down. There goes the fortification glyph. And Peter, we haven't seen much from this Jakiro this game, right? Unlike the complexity game, like he feels super poor, just that he's not really pushing towers too much, and that's the big difference.
Yeah, he's like the only one here is trying to spam out the waves a bit.
Yeah, but look at bottom lane, so much damage on this tower.
Zai's like the opposite. He's like just voiding fights, also moving objectives forward. Because no one's just ready to throw down. That's why it feels like Storm has been inactive and not doing much. He's been forced to just farm and farm only, really.
He's got good
time to get some charges on the Bloodstone, and the Bloodseeker also picked up a Midas, so he wanted to take that and then be able to build up the next big item. So they're just want time.
So they're playing it cool. I think once Bulba gets that blink, that's when CCNC is going to be like, uh-oh, he has to actually watch his back. So we might see, I mean, I know a lot of people aren't big on blink reveals, but if CCNC doesn't know Earthshaker does have his blink, that's just a free 4 Bloodstone charge losses there.
I'll look at the talents on Ench. Like if you just do the simple math, plus 25 movement speed, you can get that for 250 gold just by Windlace. I mean, you have enough slots, but on the other hand, you have plus 6 stats. That's more than half of the ultimate orb, which costs more than 2k. So like the efficiency here is
lacking.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if Mason calls in, we can ask him about that. Call him a goober, which he is definitely.
That's an I never thought of that. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the same for Coddle? I know Coddle has move speed at first. Do you think that he's...
What's his other talent?
Strength, I think?
I mean, this move speed
Oh,
talent...
here they go. They're going in on Zyd up here. He's just going to TP out. Do they have anything? Yep, Bulba's here, and he's going to ulti, right? No, he doesn't want to waste it. He wants to kill, though, so he can get his blink.
He has enough.
He has it, yeah. He doesn't even care. Do you like MSS's build, Lacoste? He went the blink plus a Boots of Travel first. No Midas.
I guess this game, Boots of Travel, he wants to be where Furion is, just to stop the farm and join the team fights.
Alright. You hear the zip zap going on bottom, just split pushing. It feels like Dire has been doing this a lot. They just farm up and try to get items and then win a fight, but it hasn't worked out for them yet.
Yeah, it depends if you want to go Boots of Travel or Yule Scepter. It also depends on what they have on the other side. If you see that Storm is getting close to his Orchid, then you're not going to go for Boots of Travel because you're just going to be food. So that's one way of thinking as well. Yeah. But he definitely needs it to remove the
they're
silence.
going in top again on Zyd, the same person, and he just gets destroyed. Are they going to possibly go to base? No, doesn't look like it's on the bed. Whoa! Hits the 2-man, but no, it's actually just one at CC and Cien have to do it. And he's just going to fly away either way. Mason's going forward, not much mana. He has a few impetuses, but that's it. They needed to kill CC there. That would have been a huge kill, but it didn't feel like he went in and everyone else was still kind of far away.
Yeah.
So that could have been a huge kill.
It was awkward, really, from both sides. After Zyd went down, CC was like kind of posturing up, like I want to make something happen here, but yeah, DC kind of reveal their trap card, if you will, a little early.
Yeah, just a little. And Abed now has a Yasha as well. He's free farming. He's completely happy with what's going on. Mason's still picking up kills with MSS. And he's just farming middle lane. We are going to see him go onto the puck who dies. Right. Pardon me, I got the hiccups here, Dakota. You take over for like a second.
Nice little bop there from Nature's Prophet. Was able to help participate and even secure that kill. So CNC is going to be picking up his first charge on the Bloodstone too. So it's got to feel good to finally get the opportunity to get a quick pick.
All right, I'm back. I don't know why, just one little hiccup, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
Just sometimes gets caught in your throat.
We didn't talk too much about Pycat. He needs to get back into the game. Has a Midas. He's working towards that Radiance. It's going to be a long way until he gets back into the game. Radiance, plus he needs a BKB as well. Plus some extra armor.
3 cores of Dire are in a fairly good spot, though. I'd say CNC has played pretty well this game. You know, they've been getting farm and staying mobile. So.
And Zai has that Orchids when... Now that MSS has Boots of Travel instead of a Yules, it's so much easier to just kill him. They are smoked up on the Radiant side. They're looking for any sort of gank. Bulb obviously doesn't have ulti, so gonna have to get that stun off first. They're going into the enemy jungle here. Let's see what they can find. Radiant scans. Did it proc the last second or no?
Just for a second.
Oh, and they thought he was going to be running back, but he's already TPing out. They had to know something's up because they're all hiding. Misery Vendetta's out. And that's probably going to be the end of that.
Dire scans by the Roche Pit, but they're already further up and ahead and in the woods.
Yep. And bottom lane, they're still just split pushing it with Macro Pyre, Treants. Abed's here just farming up, though. Very close to Manta. Already has the recipe as well as the Yasha, just waiting for that ultimate orb. We haven't seen him. We saw him at that one, middle fight when they overextended on him. But besides that, he's just been farming up. And he's almost in first.
It seems like the game 1 is all. Not too much action. Can't really find any openings. Just some solo kills, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I think it just is when it feels awkward because you look at the Dire's lineup, and these are heroes that, at that point when they want to be getting pick off some kills, Rupture takedowns, Storm Spirit jumping about with global setup of Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, it seems like Dire is not too afraid to take it to a late game. They're preparing Nyx with the Midas, he knows he can't find too much openings on their heroes. I mean, if they won an early game, maybe they could have with Fury and Storm pretty much being global, Nyx just providing vision and some extra damage.
And it feels like DC, I mean, they're putting a lot of eggs into the Abed basket. It feels like if they do win a team fight, obviously you have a Mask of Madness, Manta, Terrorblade, who will just rip apart your base. And it feels like, yeah, the Dire, they are up 3k gold right now, and they just probably want to make that more because they're going to need items against this guy.
I guess DC figure if they're not finding opportunities to take fights as they smoked before and head into the Dire's woods, they'll just take this opportunity to move in for the Roche. I don't know, maybe attention will be drawn their way, but Metamorphosis already committed. Gets the Roche already down to about half of its life, and the Dire don't seem to be really giving it the acknowledgement.
Yeah, either they don't know or they don't care. They're split pushing bottom. They have to realize, like, oh, no one's out here split pushing yet. And there it goes down pretty damn quick because of that. Oh man, I've always hated Terrorblade with just because you don't get the Metamorphosis when he comes live.
Yeah, Aegis on Terrorblade. I mean, it's just for the extra life, and he can be cocky just solo pushing those towers as well. I mean, not solo pushing, being in the front line.
And bottom lane gets pushed in. We see that Liquid Fire come out, but they just glyph it up, and we'll go below 1,000.
CCNC picks up his Orchid now.
So they have 2 of them. So now if Puck does want a Euls, he doesn't even have it yet. But if he Euls one off, you might just have a second one there. And they have so much silence. 2 Orchids, the Bloodseeker's Blood Right. It's going to be a little bit rough for this Puck.
Just feels like the Dire have just early on. Well, they early on were like, we got to go into plan B, which if it's going to be farm and push to the late game, then that's what they're going to commit for. And they decided on that and are just committed to it.
And this is kind of what happened in the first game. It felt like the Dire had a little bit of lead at this point. And then DC, I mean, the Dire's going to have to show that they can keep that composure into this mid to late game.
Yeah.
When would you guys consider the mid game? Is it a time, or is it when heroes have levels, or what?
I guess in my brain I'm something I could think it's like 15 to 25 minutes or so, 15 to 30. Something like that. It's mid game.
Yeah.
And it is a time
like
number.
20 to 30, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Lacoste? Are you more of a whatever?
I don't know, let's say 20 to 35, that's in mid-game. I don't know, some games end at 35 minutes. Yeah. Maybe more 15 to 30, I guess.
And here we go, middle lane, Mask of Madness pop. They just destroy this tower, but it is going to get glyphed up here. Mason plus the Illusions will probably bring it down. They need to defend that bottom lane, which is getting split pushed in hard. Same with top, and we see what the Dire does want to do. They want Bloodseeker pretty much just farming jungle, getting a lot of gold there, and then you have Zai and Storm Spirit just pushing out the other 2 lanes.
See, Mason has a Lotus queued up. Yeah, to help himself or an ally from the Silence. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Silence plus he can reuse the Rupture or Mana Burn or whatever. Vortex, whatever, Orchids.
And he doesn't really
Orchid
need,
on the Storm would be pretty huge.
Yeah, I think he mostly went for that, the Aghanims last time against the BKBs and all that, because it's just the extra damage this game he doesn't really have to. Doesn't feel like he has to, I should say.
Oh, move for Abed here at the top. Zai's nearby, but
there he is with Silence. Doesn't have the Manta, but I mean, they don't want to, definitely don't want to commit on this guy with an Aegis. Oh, MSS, close to coiling. He has a gem now too. So Misery has to be extremely careful. I like the early commitment for a gem versus Nyx. Guess it's not even that early, but THG, Jakiro himself picks up a gem. So both teams will have gems. We might see smokes from both teams and maybe just try to get some vision on the map.
Yeah.
It's a very positional game. Not a lot of kills in either game. Both teams have demonstrated some pretty good awareness in avoiding some fights that they don't want. But the result has been a bit of a slower game.
Yeah, definitely. Jack, you love these kind of games, right?
Absolutely not.
Jack wants Spearbreaker versus Vano running at each other. Middle lane just gonna get pushed in by Manta Illusions. This is pretty much the only lane I think Radiant's been able to like push out consistently because of that Furion and Storm. We do have a Euls up on Jakiro.
DC can't really commit to pushing those towers. Maybe they can get the tier 1 on the bottom. Tier 2 if Dire does not want to defend, but they have a good defensive. In Jakiro, Macropyre, Ice Path plus Bloodright plus some Furion ulti procs.
Yep. Here we go, they are just going to push that tier 1. Zai sees it happening, so he's like, oh, I can stay up here top, maybe do some damage to this tier 2.
Bulba waiting in the wings just in case something happens. He's got that blink dunk always in the pocket.
Yep, and they're kind of sticking around. They see nobody maybe is here, and oh, no gem. The Puck has it, so they don't actually see Misery right now because Puck is top lane. But this tower, oh my goodness, so much damage. He hasn't even popped Mask of Madness yet. Misery on the backside. Here comes, oh, that ulti clears out everything. They're going to find Mason. He will get healed up. He has the Grave if he needs to use it. Storm Spirit on the backside will try to bring someone down. It was Bulba who actually got blinked away after the silence, but looks like he will just get brought down here pretty quick. There it is. Peter gets with level 3 Ice Path.
He was trying to use a Sunder, but was ruptured.
Yeah.
Back to you, Grant.
And there we go. He's in a lot of trouble now. And by that, I mean he's dead.
Well, not having the gem or the Puck available for this
hurt him a lot.
Makes it very difficult.
And that's that split push, so MSS was forced to go defend top. Maybe not even forced. They might have been able to trade tier 2 for tier 2, but he did commit to going back, and not being able to see Misery really hurt him there. Because they got a good initiation.
While Zai can just draw that kind of attention to himself and then just teleport into a fight.
Yeah.
The problem is that Earthshaker didn't get much, and pretty much anything out of his blink. One failed ulti on CCNC, didn't get the kill, and after that he didn't find any openings. There was any wows. Okay, he's making a move on top, just getting those
Misery goes down. CCNC is in. Grave is going to fly onto the Puck, who throws himself into the air, and there we go. The gem secures him that kill on Misery. CCNC does get some more Bloodstone charges. He's at 16, has an Orchid, and has that plate mill for the Shivas. Actually does quite a bit of work.
And Dire just dodging around fights and doing as they please, it kind of feels like here on the map.
I was talking about Earthshaker because he couldn't find any openings. He does not have a defensive item, nor a Force Staff, nor Yule Scepter. So Storm did a really good job in the last fight just controlling and trying to find him in the trees. Spent a lot of mana, but actually managed to find him.
Yep. And he got silenced, but he was able to blink away, but it didn't matter because CCNC has that extra mana. Top lane
knows Mason's there.
They're looking right now, and uh-oh, here we go. He's going to find him. Hey, what's up, everyone?
How you doing there?
And MSS maybe wasn't thinking. He's like, oh, wait, I could have blinked silence maybe. I don't think they could kill him, though.
Yeah, no Dream Coil yet, even with the silence to lead things in.
We do see Dazzle. What are these levels looking like? Bulba on that Earthshaker, the lowest. Needs to get that level 12, get that level 2 ulti. Besides that, no one really lagging behind too much. Nick's at 12.
For the twins.
Zai counter warding up here. Nature's Prophet has a Shadow Blade now. He is easy split push, and he is going for that Silver Edge, which is very good versus Enchantress when you get that first hit off. If they can. And Lotus Orb almost on Enchantress, about 600 off here. Takes over the Siege unit. Abed just far. He has a BKB. Going for Diffusal. Once he hits that Diffusal, his image is going to do so much damage. We saw last fight that Zai's ulti just cleared out all of Abed's illusions, which definitely helped him take that fight.
What are you guys chuckling about?
Probably just Jack.
No.
No.
Did you see Lacoste camera control?
Not what happened.
Just, there it is. Just go back to Lacoste.
I can't find it. Where is it?
It's there.
Oh, there it is.
Mid lane, though, don't miss that.
Yeah, we have a big fight coming in, actually. CCNC's going to fly onto the backside. He's actually looking for two of them, Mason and Bulba. Bulba gets Grave. He's going to throw his ulti. Can they perma-stun him? Hurricane Pike going to do damage. He just dodges a PPD. Pike can't kill MSS a Moon on the other side. And, well, it feels like the Dire is getting a lot better at their team fighting.
Oh, what a timing.
Damn. And that was all of his mana. He had to get pretty crazy. And there we go. Enchantress getting thrown. Whoa. Where's Enchantress go?
Evaporated.
I mean, they're definitely going to take a full racks off this.
She's out. No buyback. So's Abed.
Yeah,
no buyback.
This is the full racks, maybe bottom. This is 2 sets of racks, I think, because that is the glyph used. Zai's already killing that tower down bottom.
Macro, I mean Liquid Fire with Blood Rage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, Zai's on the bottom. That's 2 sets of Raxes.
I mean, the DC still, they're going to stick around because they have a Terror Blade with some items. They can obviously take a base if they win a fight, but they're now it went from 5,000 to 17,000 almost instantly.
Escalated quite quick.
Yeah, I'm going to hit that F6, F7 chart. Oh my god, look at how steep that is on the net worth chart. That is a steep hill. And there it is, all the Raxes go down except for top where the tier 2 still stands.
There's
They
a
can
bottom in the
still
rack still.
just move
Oh,
out
they
and
didn't
get
get it.
shrine
Oh.
money now too, though. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it just felt CCNC, like Lacosta's saying, he found both Mason and Bulba, and he just killed Bulba because, I mean, an Enchantress doesn't do that much for Storm, who's in melee range. He does nothing.
Yeah, Bulba committed the Echo Slam there.
They didn't get him, you know.
Yeah, can't really kill him.
Mason didn't
No
have that.
follow-up damage.
Lotus
Also,
complete.
the timing. He timed the BKB on
Yep.
Terrorblade, was just running out, spending all of his mana, getting the kill. It was pretty big.
And now Bulba. He wants that Yules. It just feels like such an uphill battle. And now look at that. Nyx with the Agnons. If you didn't know, when you're burrowed, all your cooldowns go down. You have insane amounts of regen. It makes it a lot easier, not just defending uphill, but even sieging uphill.
Yeah. Definitely.
Peter, level 19. I mean, we talked about how he's a little under-farmed, under-leveled. Once you get that experience talent, he's at level 19 now. Third highest in the game. That's all it takes. Shakiro, you know, maybe some of these other regions, like, wow, that hero kind of does stuff once he gets some experience.
Pycat is super farmed this game.
Yeah. And he has his Midas off cooldown, though. This guy's struggling
I
with
felt like he
using
was
his
farming
Midas.
for like a straight 15 minutes though, at
Find
one
it,
point.
find it. Can't use on this.
He was
Find
just
it.
There he goes. And gets it. And here we go. Smoke gank coming up now. This should result in some kills, but maybe they knew top. They're already running back. They're like, wait, no one's on the map yet.
I think they saw some of the Dire head up into their own jungle, but now they don't know
Oh,
that
no,
they headed out.
Mason.
Yeah, he's not going to know they're there, but he sees the bad news.
Oh no, he's stuck on a hill. He's gonna get pulled off the hill actually. And no, he pulls himself on a hill, but it is a Storm Spirit. They're gonna go for him. Lotus Orb goes down. This guy's still alive. He
Oh,
has
what a
his heal
silence.
going for him on the backside. Nice coil. It is gonna break. Doesn't matter what an ulti by Bulba. Will they be able to perma-stun him enough? He has a little bit left. No. He's zipping and zooping. Zai goes down though to Abed on the other side of things. MSS going for it. He's gonna jump to the orb possibly. He does. Peter's right there. MSS drum. Oh, that impetus. Chunks him down. They have the gem up on MSS, so they see him through Glimmer, and Mason gets the kill. That's a 2 for 0. Almost 3 on that Storm.
Yeah, I can't believe CCNC got away
Oh,
right
they
there.
know Roche is back. It's the second Roche. PPD instantly buying back. They want to take that fight.
Damn.
They know there's no meta up. There's no Echo Slam. No Puck ulti for the next 25 seconds.
And middle's pushed in.
Yeah, I don't think DC can fight here.
Yep. That is, oh man, if they killed that Storm, this could be almost a whole new game. I mean, it'd still be very far down, but he would be down to like 11 Bloodstone charges. And just, he has the gem on their team. They would lose the gem. And he's
in.
going in. He is sheave it up and, what?
Put the meta down. They
Oh no, he gets stunned up. Here we go,
Oh, no.
silence comes. This could be a problem. Do they have anything else? Bulba doesn't.
One more
Let's
totem.
see. Times it
Got
correctly, and that's the gem.
no.
We just, what? We're just praising him for getting out of
Flashback
there.
to Quap. Oh no.
Yeah, a little. Was he going for a kill or just for that counter ward?
Ward.
It was just for the counter. I don't know about that one. The CCNC. And
That
now
was,
Lincoln's
that
up.
was- That was rather curious. I thought they were going to try to make a move together with Metamorphosis down,
Yeah.
but
I think the buyback from Peter was to actually fight at Roche because there was no Echo Slam, no meta.
And then DC backed out. So
And they're also having some trouble transitioning the net worth into actual like kills and advantage. Bloodseeker wasn't able to do much in that fight.
Stealing the rune from
I-
Pycat.
I want to say that I have seen these two take from each other through this game, even camps and stuff. So it's interesting.
well, they're going for Roche here. We do have the dunk up from Bulba in 10. I think the Roche might die before then. Maybe not. They're getting bashed a lot.
Didn't see too much out of
Oh, and look at
CCNC, but Pycat is a really greedy player.
Oh, and that's
He's
big.
very greedy.
Enchantress took the illusion rune Pycat and just the radiance. Let's get a own if he keeps getting that. Middle lane. Drum up. Blink forward.
This is
Blink
feeling
back. This
super
is
frantic
bottom
right now
lane,
from
though.
Dire.
Oh, look at yeah, bottom lane. They're going for that. They actually glyphed the melee racks bottom from the creeps and treants. Who's coming in to clear this out? Can he? It's MSS. Yep. Oh, look at that radiance. Burning MSS. He's missing so many attacks. This
These
is
This
the
is gonna
siege
go
unit.
down.
The siege unit in the treant. Yeah, it's down. Wow. That's rough. You just committed a glyph for that too.
Lacoste is such a troll.
Super siege creep. Gotta zoom that.
Top lane Mason,
What
level
is
20
that?
now.
What is the IG Vitality banner right there? What was that?
What's wrong
Oh,
with
you're
IGV,
right, yeah.
bro?
Why is there an IGV banner there?
Mason's effigy.
Yeah, it's Mason's effigy.
Oh.
you know,
That's funny.
shout out to Bobica. Wait, that's not him.
It's the wrong team.
I meant Dogfights. Dogfights and Bobica, those two. Love
Well,
them
they
both.
played against IG Vitality at Zotac. So.
Yeah. That's on me, Jack. Apologies, King.
All's forgiven.
Thank you. Butterfly for Terrorblade next. Does he have the quarter step? Yep, so he's just waiting for that Eagle Song. He will do quite a bit of damage, but they still feel like they're forced into the base, and that's the problem. Roshan is up. Neither team wants to commit to that.
Remember when people said Chinese Dota was boring and people were just farming?
Yeah. What's happening to NA?
What have we been watching these last 2 games?
I mean, this is one series, Jack. You guys had it for over 10 years. Oh, top lane. They might go on Mason here. He has a Lotus Orb. Whoa. Okay. And he's out. I feel like they really could have gone on Mason, but they didn't know everyone wasn't that close to him. They were middle.
There's a little, yeah, mild hesitation or something.
I think they're, at least DC wants to wait for that, the butterfly from Abed. And we see Zai doing such a good job of just keeping that lane pushed in, even though they do have the super creeps. The Trance just help out.
Jack, what do you think about 50 impale damage, level 15 talent? How shitty is that, actually? It's like super ultra shitty.
Yeah, I mean, I miss my impels anyway, so getting that's just kind of a waste, you know.
What do you think of these little treants, their names?
What's their
Victims
names?
of the ghetto.
I think it's sad that we have time to talk about things like this because nothing's happening in this game.
Well, I mean, stuff is happening. It's just not exciting
You're a victim
stuff.
of the ghetto, aren't you?
Yeah, I've been there. I've lived it, but you know, it's good that we all make it out eventually.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize you were serious about that.
Well, yeah. Why would I lie, Jack?
Yeah,
Wait,
look at
why are
those
they-
ghetto monsters.
Look at this. I love how
That
big the little
is-
mouths are.
That is disturbing. Why are they? What?
It's
Who
just
came
Zai,
up
man.
with that name? I mean, that's the first cosmetic for Treant, I think.
And here we go. They're going for this Roshan now. Silver edge him up. Already gone now.
No, there's definitely other Treant cosmetics.
I mean, the first one.
Are they going to go? Are they going to take this Roche? They're trying to. It's just Zai and Pycat 2v1ing it with one Treant
Yeah,
helping
weave,
out. And there comes a Treant. Yeah. They definitely want to fight her. They just get a smoke. They're weaving. They are 5-man weave now. Orb's going to fly through. Scout out that it's only half. MSS them. Oh, that Invisrune Mason was like, I'm going to scoop that up. Zai kills it instead. They're going to kill this Observer Ward so they don't have high ground vision except for these Treants. I think do you just eat it? Yeah, you just eat it. Has that Lotus Orb plus Lincoln's on him. And they can't do Roche. They're so nervous with Bulba's dunk.
But then they just frantically moved to
Oh, and
east
here we go. They're
sideline.
moving in. Misery gets spotted out. Gonna try to mana burn, but doesn't quite do it. And here we go. They're gonna commit the Metamorphosis because they're so close to Roche. They can take it. Zai already pushing in bottom. Maybe do some of that sweet damage to some of these extra buildings, but he goes right into Roche here. But he's struggling.
Yeah, he's not doing it, though. DC need to figure it out. Zai's already inside the base.
Yep, there we go. And Zai, we see him. He's going for... Oh, he's going to try to take out that Shrine middle smart, because that has so much armor. The creeps, once they get past that Shrine, start doing damage to these buildings. And they're going to take this
jump in
Roche,
from
but here we go.
CCNC.
Did he get it? No, Abed snatches the Aegis, meaning CCNC got the kill. Commits suicide after that, but was that worth it when you're up gold already?
Ooh.
If he sold the Aegis, that would have been super worth it, but he only gets the
He
kill.
lost 4 charges. Got 150 gold for his team. I guess that's all right.
Okay,
but,
it's not
it's,
worth it's whatever.
40 seconds without farming, so I don't think that's worth it in the end.
Yeah, if he gets the Aegis, then that's just a almost not a game changer, but a game cleanser. You know what I'm saying, Jack?
You're being cleansed.
Cleansing. He has Butterfly now on Terrorblade.
Ench Maelstrom plus a cheese. She wants to deal with those Treants.
Yep. And
Yeah.
just the super creeps in general.
Yeah, Bloodthorn full finished on Nature's Prophet.
Yep.
To remove the butterfly effect, evasion.
Yep, we're going to have to see some clutch Lotus Orbs either from Enchantress or just early
Manta
Lincoln's plays from
Styles or
Puck.
whatever.
Yeah.
BKB. I mean, you still have Aegis.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be really hard to lock down this Terrorblade with BKB with all the defensive plus Manta plus BKB, Lotus Lincolns. They're ready to just yoke up Abed. And, I mean, they could just end the... Right? This is another game that feels like they win one team fight, this Terrorblade could just storm through their base. And, I mean, split pushing's
Mason.
good, but...
Running down PPD.
Yeah,
PPD
top.
hides out, but doesn't
That would
teleport.
be, if that is what happened, it would be an utterly backbreaking loss for
They're up 19k right now, but it feels like, I mean, look at DC's on the other side of the map. Zai's still just trying to split push with Misery. It's crazy that the Dire is up this much, but DC's so comfortable just moving around. And they know, I think the Dire definitely knows that that's what could happen. If we just take a 5-on-5 team fight and lose, this Terrorblade is not going to be nice to us.
Isn't that like pretty much exactly what PBD was going off about on his stream when he was talking about the patch?
Oh yeah, he
like
just
winning and
one thing, yeah.
Fights lost and the game's over.
Yeah, we've seen, you know, a few pros now asking for a new patch. Sumail as well, you know, just waiting. But you know, not me. I love this patch. Next Midas off cooldown.
This patch has been amazing. We've seen
Vycant.
so many different kind of views on the game being used by different teams. We've seen huge hero diversity. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, but I think we need a little bit of change.
Yeah, I think +2 strength gain on a couple heroes could really mix it up.
+2 heroes to the game.
+2 agility gain on Timbersaw.
nah, I just, you know, you can't
Yeah,
rush
that
it.
would be
This patch has been so good.
It has been for sure.
Don't rush it.
Oh, Peter almost gets stunned by Bulba, who goes for it down. He's deep in the trees, looking like Gimli. Bloodseeker up top has Midas off cooldown again. What is happening with these teams, man? Focus.
Definitely when I think Gimli, I think of a twin-headed dragon hiding in the depths of the
Yeah, that's the first thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Mason, do you go the impetus damage now, or do you possibly get an Ancient Granite Golem or something? Dude, Ancient
Usually
Granite Golem's pretty
impetus
high.
damage is good, but if you can find the one
the
golem
frenzy.
that gives you, not a frenzy, maybe a HP
Yeah,
to
the
everyone,
Granite
that's a
Golem.
good one. Grant Golem.
The Granite Golem. I give you guys all HP. While I take away from myself.
The pet
Sure.
peeves. Grant can't handle the Midas on cooldown.
Well, I mean, why? Jack,
What
if I
cost-
ever am watching a game behind you and you don't use your Midas, I'm actually just gonna, you know,
Lacoste can't
handle
handle
you.
the Lacoste can't handle the not apologizing if you miss a stun and destroys his items, or the pinging on him.
Apologize.
No, pinging. I think pinging is the worst.
Delete your items and apologize.
yes. Level 15 now from Bulba. I mean, only plus 50 damage isn't that big right now, but Misery, whoa, whoa, whoa.
No one gem here. Is it still on MSS?
Yeah, and he's here now. Well, oh, just out of vision. That could have been bad, but it wasn't. And well, they want to do something because he just weaved up. They're gonna search and scout, but unfortunately, they will seize nothing.
Yeah, another crisis averted for now.
Peter.
Yeah, once Bloodseeker gets level 25, it's going to be really hard to push into. I mean, they can still
Blood Ray,
give up the tier 2 tower on the bottom. It's going to probably go down pretty quickly. But what the Dire needs to do, they just need to continue until Aegis runs out. And the most important part, they need to take down this tower.
Yeah, that tier 2 tower being up is the only thing that's keeping Radiant kind of in it now. It probably will go down here, but luckily
Victim
they're
of
scared.
the ghetto.
Damn. And there we go, Enchantress. Plenty of attack speed and just normal damage now with that Mjolnir.
Look at this
guerrilla
ghetto
warfare.
posse here in the top line.
Yeah, this is real guerrilla warfare, huh, Jack?
Yeah, Jack. Warfare's and guerrillas, probably.
Radiant's top tower.
Jack, how many guerrillas
That-
are warfaring?
That actually that is guerrilla warfare. I mean, these trees are literally coming out of the woodworks to start slapping stuff down.
Could just be.
Look at this.
Look at this, hitting him with the head.
Well,
Look
they're
at these guys.
yeah, tier 2 tower does go down top, but Mason just gonna farm up these creeps with that Mjolnir. Man, he gets so much gold from all this. Takes over one of the siege units. Still has the cheese. Abed's Aegis is gone now. He's going for the Eye of Scotty. So, could this just be a stalemate forever, or
Yeah,
what's gonna be
forever,
the breaking
probably.
point?
We're here forever.
What is the
probably.
breaking point?
My stomach's starting to hurt. That's kind of a breaking point.
Jack, I swear to the heavenly host and ghost, who's gonna push somewhere and who's gonna push when?
What are we waiting for?
Probably another Roshan.
Good, good. Love
Okay.
Roche. Moon Meander, level 16, little, you know, under, what are the hero levels looking like? Man, Bulba and Moon Meander are pretty far down there. It feels tough because they're running as 5 always, so he's never getting experience. And you see the top levels, 225s versus 223s.
Well, no Midas, and no
Yeah.
farm capabilities like Mr. THD.
And look at THG is actually just macro pyring middle, clearing out the creep waves.
Yeah, they're
Top
taking
tower
this
getting
slowly.
harassed.
Bit by bit, 200 HP taken down.
That is
Tier 4s.
196 unhealable damage.
Yeah, but tier 4s with the regen, God bless.
I don't know, that feels kind of stupid. Sometimes it's good for the team if you're trying to get back into the game, but
Oh, it's terrible. Don't even try to say it's
I don't know,
okay.
I'm not liking it.
I've hated tier 4 region for some time. We saw it take a big effect right during the TI qualifiers in the Empire versus somebody
Yeah,
game.
2+
Yeah.
hours game.
Yeah, that was hype.
My stomach actually hurts. I'm gonna have to be right back here.
All right.
All right, King.
I mean, you're
Go
the
visit
king.
that other
You're
throne.
gonna change the king's
porcelain
chair
throne.
for the toilet chair.
Yeah.
Ew, get out of here, Jack.
And see you later there, Jack, now. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's holding. Can he make it? He's going to make it to the door. All right, he made it. That was close.
Barely made it.
Now, Terrorblade just farm. What's his 25s? 15 all stats
Thunder
or Sun? The
cooldown.
Thunder cooldown's pretty nice.
Misery stalking Mason a bit. Still no one with the vision, but oh, here comes
There it is.
CCNC.
Mason's in trouble. Bulba's here as well. Why is Bulba here? He just goes down. Mason should go down here as well.
No
Silent
cheese.
Silver Edge.
Whoa.
Wow.
I mean, he wouldn't even use the cheese even if he had it.
Yeah.
so-
Why are they there? That's interesting. Huh. Maybe on a mission. I'm not sure.
A mission. Yeah.
Getting level 18
That means
for Bulba.
30 seconds of not worrying about a
Oh,
blink
bottom
echo.
lane. PPD's taking so much damage. He will go down, though. Uses TP. Orb comes out. Kill comes out. Top lane, though. This tower, Zai's just in it to win it right now. And here comes Pycat even. That is going to be, what you'll call it, Glyph. And he's going back in. Pycat wants to get this tower, but Treants and Illusions will just take it. Puts the Radiance Reflections on him. And down to 489 it goes. Radiant just falling more and more gold behind 24k. When does it not matter how far you're down? Like 20k, 25k? When does the gold really stop mattering?
Well, if you have
50k?
as much items as you want if you can't finish the game.
Yeah.
I guess then it doesn't matter as well.
We do see an Ags up on CCNC. I don't know if you said that already. I didn't.
I didn't.
Okay.
I love
Well, we have an
that item.
Ags up on it.
That's a great item right there.
Did he get the Vortex pull?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he did.
Imagine Bloodrite into 4-man pool. Just macro pyre, whatever.
Yeah.
That's going to be...
Oh, I mean, it's not
huge.
just about that. Storm can go win with a BKB.
Oh, uphill. Wait, Abed. His smoke already gets broken. Someone's up here, Blue Nose, because he's like, wait a minute. They do pop the dust out. CC and Seal just zoop away. I think they just want to get him his Eye of Scotty. He has 6k gold. They just want to make sure he can get to the secret shop here, and he does.
Scanned after makes you wonder what if they scanned that area first and then
I was
started
going to say, I'm
making
like,
the
wait, he
High Ground
definitely had enough money. What the hell? Oh, he's going to go in for the dunk at CCNC. Will he be able to perma-stun him? Doesn't look like he BKB'd. He's going to MFS now, and Bulba is probably going to go down here. CCNC will get another Bloodstone charge back to 11. And look at this Pycat ready to go forward a little bit more. Misery there with him. Oh, my goodness, and here he goes. He just gets melted by Abed. In comes CCNC. Huge electric vortex pull with that Aghanim. Stun only hits on him, though. They could still keep going forward. BKB gets popped. Oh, no, he's running out of mana on CCNC. He has the Scotty slowing him down. The silence comes forward, and that is 25. That is the extra
Yeah, but
illusionary
Prophet
sport.
trying to...
He is split
Okay, he actually
pushing.
killed the creep, but those victims of the ghetto dealing some serious damage on the tower.
Yeah, they are, and it looks like this will go down. No, wait, Mason Lightning procs it up. And look at, oh, Peter gets a kill on Moon Meander over there. We're not even looking. The tier 4 is taking a lot of damage. It's healable. Abed kills Misery. They're going forward to PPD as well. He should go down. Oh, throws him up, but he already hit him with the eye. Now he's going to get frozen again. MSS trying to chunk him down by himself. Should be fun. Whoa! There goes the orb. Flies away. He can't even go to it. It's so far away at that point. They get him anyway. Zai takes down the tower, though, and look at this range, Drax. Slowly but surely falling. A tier 4 went down as well. Can't heal if you're dead.
Well, Terrorblade still hits like a goddamn truck, that's for sure.
Yeah, and they have everyone's dead. They want to push in middle, but they just don't have the damage,
Yeah.
and they have to defend.
Yeah.
Gem now on Peter as well
Their
again.
hands are just going to be tied back to their base.
Yeah.
And Roche just respawned.
Oh.
I think what they could try to do, pop a glyph one more time, if they can, and they have Aghanims on the Storm Spirit, so just pull as much of them as you can, and then just try to kill those Raxes.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, they can't really man fight
Yeah.
anymore. Did you see Bloodseeker running into with Blood Rage.
Yeah.
Just dies.
He ran uphill and friggin' Ob at Manta plus, yeah, he just got melted. They are trying to take this Roche, split push bottom. Uh-oh, they find him. Zai, Silver Edge comes out,
BKB
Bulba's
on
ready,
him.
hits a stun, nice BKB, one more hit, nope. Yules himself into the air, he's gonna ulti Bulba, nice
Zai.
grave from Moon Meander. Zai still wants more, now they're going into Roche. CCNC's gonna pull it back themselves. They wanna kill Zai, that'd be a huge kill. He might have buyback, stun comes out, that will be the kill. He doesn't have buyback, but they will
Going
get
Roche.
the Roche, maybe? Abed Metamorphosis in 10, he has BKB, he might just buy time with
running.
BKB. Blood right.
It's about to go down. He had the BKB for
Oh,
it.
and CCNC
He
rolls
doesn't have
the
no
BKB.
Aegis.
Pycat does it as well. CCNC takes the Aegis. Abed's chasing him. Abed actually doesn't care. Just hit him once. Make him go slower. Oh, he gets ruptured. He doesn't care. Maybe just chases him. Uh-oh, there it is. CCNC zipping around. Mason taking actually quite a bit of damage. Lincoln's does get blocked. They should kill Misery's underground. Sunder comes up, and he is going to get destroyed by Mason on the backside. The lane's still pushed out. They can make something happen here. They know Nick spot back last fight, right? Or I guess I just checked myself. No, he didn't. He just doesn't have goal. He has it in 10 seconds, though, so. Still, these
CCNC
fights.
picked up cheese there.
Instead of
he had-
Aegis.
Instead of Aegis, so he had to pop the cheese,
For the twin.
and he actually used the cheese there to get the Aegis.
That kind of.
They need.
He
They
got it
needed
at
a slot.
least,
Yeah,
but
he
that
was
kind of
afraid.
sucks, yeah.
Dang, that Zai 3-on-1 bottom lane was pretty tense too. I thought Zai was going to be able to snipe a kill on the Bulba, but nice quick Yules reaction, and
And
they
Moon
just
Meander.
played around him really
Yeah.
well. And Moon with the clutch grave too. They really made the most out of that.
Yep, and now we see it. Terrorblade's at that point where once he gets Boots of Travel 2 plus buyback, if you win a team fight, you are actually going to lose the game if Terrorblade does that.
2 seconds BKB and C shows himself in that top lane.
Yep.
Echo.
Oh, get ready. There it is. Echo comes. They're going to perma stun him up. They need to time all these. Now silence. There
got
it is. Perfectly done. Is the Aegis of the Immortal. It's got to back out. No one's here. They don't. I mean, they're not going to kill him, but scare him back. And now you see the power of that. Bulba's like, you're done next time, bud.
You're done.
Bub.
Ooh.
Regen Rune is bottom. If they scout that out, well, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have a bottle anymore. Abed paused the game. This, I mean, I'm fine with a bathroom break here. You know, it's not even that long. Nah, you definitely have to wait till 60 minutes for a bathroom break. I would actually unpause right now. Legitimately, I would. I would just do it without saying
Maybe they're
anything.
just waiting for Jack to come back.
Oh, that's nice of them. Man, Jack's having a rough one.
Jack, he can probably hear us. He probably has his in ear. And Jack, I hope you're doing well
Jack.
out there.
Shout out to Jack.
There he is.
So they're definitely paused for something like that. Maybe both teams are just
You look
taking
like
a
you lost
quick
3
break.
kilos, Jack.
Oh my goodness, my legs are stretching. Feels so good. Okay.
How does, I mean, is that how they end the game? What you said earlier, Lacoste, you go in, make them use Glyph, do the electric vortex pull, and then just pound on the towers, or the
Yeah,
Raxus?
that's one of the plays. I don't think they can fight at all.
Yeah.
I mean, Bloodseeker, what does he go to? He wants to go for Dagon, Octarine Core. I think he needs more armor, or
like
a
a
Butterfly if he wants to man fight.
Poor man's alchemist he's like putting together. here.
Peter
Yeah.
using my jokes, but it's all right.
What joke?
Because the Radiant team paused, but Peter said he's back unpause. I always do that when someone pauses. That's
So
classic.
it seems that one bathroom break ends and another begins. Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, seems so. Well, we assume it is. Technically, no reason was given, but I mean, it's a general assumption. Or maybe their dominoes just got delivered or something.
Did you turn off the mic?
Yeah, he unplugged it.
Of course.
Oh, what if he didn't? That would have been hype. Just the grunts.
Oh god.
So it seems a few people were slain since I was last here. It seems like a
Yeah,
tower
actually,
fight.
Jack.
Radiant won a fight, but Dyer got Roshan. But CCNC picked up the cheese on accident, had to eat it to pick up the Aegis, and that's it. Zai almost styled and then got styled on.
We saw Abed just destroy.
Yeah, Abed. Oh yeah,
Pycat.
Pycat BKB ran up a hill by their shrine, and then Abed killed him in 3 hits.
He's just like, welcome to
Dude.
the high ground. Buh,
Yeah.
buh.
Abed
him
is strong, and now Puck has the Aegis. So let's go down. Oh, we should have done quick. I'll let
doesn't
you.
have
Yeah,
the
do quick
Aegis.
item checks. You know, Lacoste.
I already did.
Okay, thank you. The viewers, thank you as well.
Yeah.
So, any big items?
I mean, just
Bloodseeker.
ags on Puck. is
One.
good.
I don't know. Octarine Core, I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Did
He has 9.5k. What the hell?
Bloodthorn on CCNC? Did he already have that?
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
He picked it up like a couple minutes ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, this guy is 10k. He's just getting a full Octarine. Has buyback still. So this is the we saw on
Yeah, but what
Sammy
is
Boy doing
Octarine
it.
Core gonna do? I mean, he's gonna spam the Blood Right. He can use it all the time, but
What would you like him to go instead?
I don't know if he wants to win a fight. I mean, depends what they want to go for. If they want to try to snipe the Raxes, he can just try to zone them out, but he can already do that with the Bloodrite and the Aghanims on Storm, maybe a Butterfly or AC for some extra armor, so they can actually take a fight. He's gonna come to that point where they will have to take a fight.
Yeah, I would have thought Butterfly might have been better there as well. You're not gonna have that slot necessarily on the Terrorblade, and
I love the friggin' 75% Illusory Orb distance and speed. It's actually so fun. It makes a move around the map super quick as well. And looks like they are Invised up. Misery is Vendetta, has a gem again. They're just pushing in top. They can definitely get this range Rax down easy. It's going to be sieging that melee Rax that could provide quite the problem.
Yeah.
Are they just going to sneak in there? Radiant's already TVing back. There we go. Misery, uh-oh. He's just burned underground. Get a mana burn. Mason does quite a bit. Damn, that's did a lot. And look at there. Slowly but surely that range Rax falls. Mason takes over one of them, so they get the Radiance, actually. Look at it doing work. Bulba blinks forward. Doesn't get anything. Bottom lane, Zai's actually going in. He gets Abed with CC&C. Over here, though, Glimmer Cape comes up. Bulba's in a lot of trouble. He's ruptured. He might just die. Gets Grace so he can run back as far as he needs. Keep running. Okay, stops, gets nervous. Oh! That was a little bit rough. Yeah, Abed's going to have to buy back. Gem goes on the ground. They have
how did Bulba end up there? Because he just went kind of into low ground, and that just put him in range of...
Yeah, I have no clue. And they do a little more damage to this range Rex. They're just spamming that Octarine Blood, right?
We saw this before. It was the defensive, though. It was the Nyx Bloodseeker.
Yep, and look at Mason. He just gets melted. He has to eat the cheese. CC&C came in a little bit late. Will be Dazzle getting pulled in. Can he bring him down before he gets anything up? He is still silenced. There goes Gem is down, and we already see the ranged Radiant Barracks goes right down. There. Abed's here. Nice Ice Path from Peter on the low ground. They're trying to bring down that Rax. Pycat, nice big dunk from below. And then they go in. MSS is in a little bit of trouble. They will kill Pycat. The Rax won't die. Abed is BKB. Not anymore. Misery will go down. Maybe.
Not yet.
Oh, easy. Oh. There he goes. The Vendetta hit. That was a... Alright, that was nice. If you didn't know, you can click Vendetta out of Burrow, and it instantly casts it above ground for some reason. And Peter will go down. Damn, that was a nice play. He did not. Unless...
Gems all over the place.
I have no clue. Yeah,
so three gems. Bulba's got one, two on the ground. Courier's going to grab them both up. One Rax still standing here, but a jump
Bulba might go down. He gets silenced. He's just dead. And that is buyback committed. Bulba does not have one now.
Wait.
Oh, he actually lives.
Oh, the right click's actually on the way.
Terrorblade had Mask of Madness up, but interesting. Huh.
Oh, he didn't use it?
It doesn't feel like it. It came up like 5 seconds before that happened. Could have been the kill. Just got a little nervous. You're about to get that kill on him. And now Zai just going to continue to split push. He still has room. He's going for an assault. Kyrus almost has it. And he has that. He's almost 20. I mean, 25 is one of the... He has one of the best level 25s that remove teleportation cooldown.
It feels like these levels are coming really slowly.
Yeah, they
I mean,
really
it's minute 60. We don't have too much level 25s. Okay, they just hit some.
It's because you usually get a lot of experience from killing heroes, and not a whole lot of that has been going on.
Yeah, it's been...
That's not that. It's 48 kills in 59 minutes. Could be worse.
Ench went for ancient effects.
I guess she's defending.
If yeah, but she didn't pick up any ancients yet.
Not yet.
It's the most farmed enchantress I've seen in a while.
Yeah, going once that sheep stick comes up, she's gonna be able to just lock down one person super hard and kill him. And there we go. Zai gets the tome and eats for level 25. No cooldown on teleportation. Super sick. We saw actually a player on his team, Moonmeander, abuse that during the TI qualifiers quite a bit in that like 200-minute game too.
Refresher or on Terrorblade. That's a big item actually.
Yeah, so you have Metamorphosis, double BKB as well. And they're smoking. They're going for an aggressive play here. Unfortunately, they're all... Ooh, they almost scan him, but not quite. They're smoked up as well. And look at the scans for days are going to miss.
Yeah. Oh,
double damage plus illusion rune up. Peter places a ward. Peter could get found here. Oh, they both broke the scan. They both got so nervous. And look, they're already pushing into the base. Storm's going to fly over. He's going to find Bulba. He finds 3 of them, actually. What a huge play by CC&C. He might have just done it for his team.
Yeah.
I think he just won the game for his team.
That was an insane jump to the back line. Oh my
C,
god.
C, and C. Look at, I love the Ancient Prowler putting in work on Zai right now, but I believe they might have just lost. We're going to see what Abed can do here. He's actually trying to go in. CCNC jumps through again. Abed with the BKB does so much damage. Storm's actually silenced. He finally does get away. That will go through. He does get a second BKB off with his Refresh Orb. He has Metamorphosis if he needs again when it runs out, but he is going to get handled, and that will be the end of the game. Good game gets called, and just like that, one big play from CCNC on the back line. BKB 3-man pull just locks them all down, and Dire gets a huge win against DC here.
That's crazy. A play like that at the end may make you just totally forget about the whole jump in, feed gem over, try to get rid of the ward.
Yeah.
You know, it's like then you do a play like that, and it just all is forgiven.
Yeah, that was very nicely done. Lacoste, how do you feel about that game in general?
I don't know, not too much action early on.
Do you think it was
same goes for game number 1? A lot of unnecessary mistakes from both teams, but CCNC really was the MVP with some clutch jumps, and I mean, besides that, when he tried to go for a ward, kill it, then just fed gem.
Yeah.
How much of it do you think was like them giving respect to each other and maybe not
I
really
think
going in?
It just feels like besides the Earthshaker initiator, Dire doesn't have that initiator except for BKB Storm Spirit, so you have to commit that BKB if they want to initiate, which he did in the end. I think it was more just, it was the same as last game. There was one initiator on one team, and you didn't really want to, like, well, what if we just mess up the initiation, we lose the fight? And they knew if they lost the fight, Abed was just going to run down middle and kill him.
There were never 2 or 3 together. Bulba couldn't find any openings to use a big Echo Slam. Seems like a classic Bulba Magnus game.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I mean, you have Zai playing pretty much his own game, working in the bottom lane whenever he needs to kind of pull the attention his way, and Pycat, who was just in total rice farm mode. Like, it was, so without them like participating in much, and there's no hefty, chunky team fights that DC want to take, it's just Dire playing with the clock until they felt ready to go.
And like you said, Zai, he actually did play like his own game for like almost 30, 40 minutes down bottom, and it was always in the back of DC's head. They're like, man, we have to get boots of travel early on that puck. We just have to somehow have someone down there, and then that split push really worked out. They won one fight and took 2 Raxes because of it. Yeah, it just seemed like another 1-1, so the Dire probably very glad they took a game off Digital Chaos. That means we have one undefeated team only, which is crazy, and they've won 10 in a row. That's pretty hot. But DC still, well, what do you take out of this game? We've only seen them 4 games now. They 2-0'd Leviathan pretty easily, and then that first game was hard for them to win, and then the second game a pretty hard loss.
I mean, they continue to be demonstrating a lot of flexibility with their hero pool and with the roles, with MSS being now in the mid lane with the puck, shows that they're happy to have that interchangeability between MSS, Abed, and Mason to flex their hero selections more. But do you wonder, are they going to begin to over-experiment, or, you know, they pulled out the Enchantress twice today where we never seen before.
You can feel the difference. There's a versatility, but you can feel the difference between a true mid laner and MSS puck. Maybe it was just this game, but you can see the difference in items and the movement speed, the timings on that items as well.
Yeah, they're trying to compare off-laners here, but as we know in the game, that's a mid laner MSS versus off-lane Zai, Nature's Prophet.
That's a lot of damage done by the by Zai there, and Puck usually, I mean, he gets a lot of damage done. Not too much, but looks like we are going to have a ring-a-ding-ding here pretty shortly by a member of the Dire. We're going to surprise you, and we're not going to tell you because you don't know who's it going to be. Well, we're going to find out right now.
That was the ringtone, I think.
Yo, hello, Zai?
Way to ruin your own surprise, Grant.
Yo, hello, Peter? Yo, what up, Misery? Just kidding, I thought it was the ring. I don't know. But the Dazzle, Dazzle level 20. At how long was this game? Where do you check on the screen?
60 minutes.
Both teams look a little tentative. I think it's still pretty clear that they've maybe just really started playing matches together, because everybody's like farming and getting their items up, but there's just some awkward plays, or they look a bit tentative again on initiating, on picking their spots.
Yeah.
So
and I mean, that's the thing, right? We're still super early in the season right now.
Yeah.
like the tourney, I mean, this is still, it's the second week, but I mean, we're seeing a lot of Dota. Other people are like, oh, this team just started playing. It feels like we've seen a lot more in them, but it really is just very early games for all of these teams.
Yeah.
And the Dire does get that huge victory on Digital Chaos.
I like how we can start to use the word season in Dota. We never
Before,
used
yeah.
that before.
Unless you're talking about sprinkling that seasoning on the haters, but yeah. Jack, what's your favorite seasoning, for food? Just one seasoning, that's it.
Seasoning?
Yeah.
So that doesn't include sauces?
No, just seasoning, like rosemary, cayenne pepper, whatever.
I don't use much seasoning.
Oh my goodness.
He looks like oregano guy.
Oregano?
Oregano.
Oregano. Yo, what up, Zai?
Hello?
Yo,
Yeah.
how's it going, bud?
Yo.
Alright.
All right, yeah, 2 pretty long games you just had to play there. Not too much action, but you cleared up a lot of space in that second game. Are you feeling good with the 1-1 or no?
Yeah, I mean, after losing the first game, a 1-1 feels pretty good. If you asked me before the games, 2-0 would have been preferable, but I think 1-1 is fine.
That's good. I mean, no one's seen much out of Digital Chaos here. Were you surprised with how they played, or did you feel you kind of knew what they were going to do?
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea what their lineup was up until like 2 hours ago before they played or whatever, or if it was yesterday, because they kept their secret. So I didn't really know. And then I also think like a lot of teams are just playing the FPL way right now, which is I mean, you just find whatever milks out the most points in the shortest amount of time, and then you just play that.
Yeah, like
So-
that Visage, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so Dota's in a pretty weird state, and then yeah, that's just how it is.
So are you hoping for a new patch as well as some of the other players?
I need some new heroes, and I need some, Necros and Venomancers and shit to disappear.
That'd be good. Jack over here, our king, he really wants to ask you something.
Oh, well, no, what's it like being on this team? I mean, you have a couple guys who've been captains and drafters before. Obviously, Peter and Misery. So what's that like in terms of throwing the big ideas around with the drafts and lineups?
Honestly, I think we're just slowly but surely trying to find what works for us. It's like, even though you have a lot of experience, you have a lot of ideas that worked in the past. They don't have to be applicable to this team and this set of players. So we struggled a bit in the beginning, but I think we're figuring out more and more how we can use each other and how we can draft around these 5 players.
What's it like moving back to offlane for you? Because you played this role pretty successfully in the past as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still not very comfortable on like some of the offline heroes. I'm a bit uncertain on some of the matchups and stuff like that. And then, I mean, we're playing all these matches I'm playing from Europe, so I have a ping disadvantage as well in all the solo matchups. So it's like kind of, I don't know, awkward sometimes, but I think with time it should be pretty natural.
That's good. Dakota Lacoste?
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Why?
What's your favorite seasoning?
Cinnamon.
Ooh.
Nice.
Damn, those are some interesting answers. So anything you
And
you want to say?
Actually, you need this special type of jam that's called like Queen Jam in Swedish.
Queen Jam. Damn.
Yeah, that's what makes the difference.
Fancy.
Okay, yeah,
Get
that
some
sounds a
Queen
little
Jam on King's Cup.
sounds a little bit too classy for us North Americans, but we appreciate you trying to class us up, really do. No, but we appreciate you calling in. That was a nice victory. You did some work there in the bottom lane, secured that 1 win, and do you play tomorrow?
I think so.
All right, well,
I'm not
I
sure.
guess I'm just going to wish you a good luck either way if you don't or if you do, and appreciate you calling in, so we'll see you soon, Zai.
Mm-hmm. Take care.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Cool.
Nice.
That was pretty sick. Yeah, Zai telling us, I mean, not afraid to admit some of his flaws there, still a little bit rough around some of those heroes.
Would like some
lane
more maybe
matchups.
familiar heroes,
Yeah.
maybe stuff he was actually playing when he was in the off lane a bit. He's still adapting.
That's how you improve in Dota.
Yeah.
Stay humble, see where your mistakes are.
Yep.
Yep.
And so we will, I believe,
Let's
we
throw
will
it to
still
the-
have another one. Yeah, we're going to have a quick break. We're going to throw it back to our last panel in the King's Courtyard where the ladies and booze are plentiful, and we will be ready for it. So we'll see you there in a couple of minutes.